fines and suspensions. I'm going to mention some of the reasons for a fine and suspension in the NBA. Then I'm going to show you some different amounts for the money and time for these penalties, and then I'm going to show you 2 examples. According to my audience analysis question, most of y'all have watched an NBA game before, and if you don't know what a fine or a suspension is, a fine is when the NBA charges money to a player for breaking the league's rules, and then a suspension is when the NBA takes away playing time from a player for breaking the league's rules. There's different reasons why you get a fine or a suspension. There's like on-the-court reasons and off-the-court reasons. On-the-court reasons would be like flopping, fighting, technical fouls, inappropriate behavior, stuff like that. And then off-the-court reasons would be doing like drugs or something, or saying something in a press conference about other teams or other players or officials of your game or something. And then now that we know some different reasons, I'm going to show you some different amounts of money and time for them. For a fine, it ranges from around $2,000 fines to $1 to $2 million fines in the most serious cases.
Wow.
And then for a suspension, a player can get from a 1-game suspension to indefinitely, which means like they can't play ever again in the NBA. And now that I've shown you some amounts, let's look at some different examples. Right here you have J.R. Smith, who's reaching down and untying another player's shoe during the game. Yeah, the NBA saw this and told him not to do it again. Well, a couple games later, he went ahead and did it to a different player in another game.
Oh my God.
And he got fined $50,000 for that. And then right here you have Dwight Howard and Kevin Garnett. They got into a fight in a game earlier this season. And during the whole fight, Kevin Garnett, he headbutted Dwight Howard. And then for the whole fight, just being in it and stuff, he got fined $115,000 for that. And then that video that I showed you earlier, Ron Artest, the guy that ran up in the stands, started fighting fans and stuff. His name's now the Panda's friend, but anyway. He got suspended 72 games, which was the rest of the season, for being in that. These are just some of many different examples in the league that drew a lot of attention. I chose this topic because it always interested me, and I hope you have learned the different reasons why players can get fined or suspended. I hope you learned the different amounts, and I hope you enjoyed the examples that I showed you today. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my God, that's awesome.